welcome back to another review with me, Kevin, from Kevin Grant on Whiskey. This week I've got the Arran 10-year-old. Melissa, one of my followers, asked me to review this, so I was able to get my hands on it. Went to my local shop and asked if I could borrow the sample bottle. So I've had Arran before. I've bought one bottle I found in auction, which I really enjoyed. It was a cask strength 12-year-old, beautiful liquid. And I've started to see a lot of song and dance about Arran, so I thought, yeah, totally up for trying it again. I know I enjoy it. I've just not spent much time, and the core range is pretty good for what they are. We need to try and remember that Arran still classes itself, well, I would class it still as a new distillery. It's not even 30 years old. Founded in 93, I think it was. Started production 17th of August 1995. So when you look at it, they're 25 years old really. And what they've been doing and how they've hit the market is amazing. The little difference that they've got now is everyone knows it is Arran. This is Arran whiskey. But they've now opened a new distillery called the Lag Distillery, which is the opposite side of the island. And what that's going to be is just majorly peated whiskey. And Arran, as we know, is just going to be your standard stuff, what you get unpeated, maybe some wee special additions in there. So it's now known as Lochranza. So Arran is now known as Lochranza. So if you're looking around and you type in Arran somewhere and you can't see people selling it, it's known as Lochranza. So they've had to split it because Arran isn't just Arran anymore, there's two of them. So a peated and an unpeated. Unpeated being Lochranza, peated being Lag, which isn't ready yet. It's I think a couple more years or a year to go before that can be classed as whiskey. So what I've got is a 10-year-old. Really love the bottle. They revamped and updone, rebranded. I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, and I really like it. I think it's a lot nicer. The cool little touch on it, it's got Braille on it as well. I think that's just a really nice touch. And then it's got the coordinates on the top of the lid there, just to show you where it is. These beautiful words: non-chill filtered, natural colour, and an age statement. We're winning already. So I'll get this in the glass. The cool thing about this is if you listen very carefully, there's no glug. You know that typical glug you get? So I call this a stealth dram. So it's one you could maybe pour when you're saying, oh, we're going to hit the road, we'll get one more dram before we go. You could pour that one because nobody will know you're pouring it because you can't hear the glug. So it's a little bit different, not your typical, you always hear that glug, 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 if you know what I mean. So I've got this in the glass. I'll switch these around. 10 years old, natural colour, non-chill filtered, good stuff. Colour of it, nice amber, rich, goldy syrup looking. So on the nose, straight away, that really fresh green apples, lemons, limes, that citrus blast. A kind of malt note as well, that slight malty notes like porridge oats or Weetabix, something like that. But there is a real citrus blast behind it. It's really fresh on the nose. You get a lot of bourbon-esque as well. You get a slight, the softer vanilla is a bit more coconut shavings that you might hear, or wood shavings as well. Really nice. Can I get honey now? Honey, massive citrus, oats, like your porridge oats, fresh, slight wood note to it, coconut shavings or wood shavings. Yeah, a lot going on. Well, let's try this anyway. So, slange everyone. It's really good. It's chewy. There's a tiny hint of like ginger at the end or something soft. Still getting a lot of freshness from it, those kind of citrusy fruits. It's like custard note. The honey stays there. Like if you ever make oats and you put honey in it, it's got that kind of a taste. It's really nice with some fresh fruit. It's sweet but not overly sweet, not overly killing. It doesn't feel like it's going to rot your teeth, if that makes sense. It's really chewy, very chewy. For 10 years old, this is good liquid. I'm enjoying this. You see, I've got my wee egg cup. I broke my Capita glass, my trusted Capita. You know, you try and wash them and you ding it on something, but the tiniest little touch and it cracked. So I went on to find another one in the cupboard. A wee egg cup, which I think is a Scotch Malt Whisky Society one, yeah. But I'm really enjoying this. I've got my trusted water here, so I'll put a wee drop of water in and see how we go. I love when you add water to whiskey which is unchill filtered, you can just see it all swirling around in there and all just getting to know each other. So a little bit of water in there. I've added a fair wee blodge. It still stays that kind of malty way. It's got a kind of hint of Deanston to it that I always get a nice malt hit with it. I'm getting really nice malt notes on the Arran here. The honey stays there. The citrus is even more forefront now, I would say. Yeah, that tiny wee bit of ginger, slight honeyed oats to it is still there, but it falls off and leaves you with that nice citrus, not an overly powerful one on the palate. On the nose it's very powerful, but on the palate it just drops off. Those apple notes, like green apples, and really nice, really delicate there. This is 10 years old. Amazing stuff. Arran is an island. It's still classed as a highland, even though it's an island. So it's a highland island. They've now got 2 distilleries. What is the lag going to be like? How is that going to compare? How are their sales going to do? Who knows? But this has been great. I'm enjoying it. I think I'll probably go and pour another wee dram of this as well and just sit and get to know it. I better make sure I give it back to the shop with some nice enough liquid in it. I'm pretty sure I will. But 10 years old, I think you can pick this up for sub £40 as well. Totally, I would do it 100%. I would spend up to £40 on this. I think this is really good quality. As I say, by first quick glimpse at it, I can see non-chill filtered, natural colour and an age statement, 46% ABV and above. It's every box is ticked for me. I wouldn't have many second thoughts about maybe grabbing that, especially for price point. So if you can pick this up for £40 or less, yes, go for it if you never tried it before. If you like something which got a lot of bourbon notes to it, that kind of sweeter vanilla, is a lot of citrus, malty, oaty. It's just really good stuff. I've tried some of their olders as well. I've tried some of their cask finish range. You've got Sauternes and Amarone, Port, and I can't remember what else. You've got a sherry, and I think there's one more that I'm missing. And they're really good too. They're all 50% ABV and above, and they do Macrimur, which is a peated version. Mild peat, 20 ppm. It's a good introduction to peat as well. But 10-year-old Arran, thumbs up. Again, if anyone's got any requests that you would like me to do, if I can get my hands on it, I will definitely be reviewing it. I am due to get the latest Kilkerran 8-year-old, which is coming out very soon. So once that comes in through the door, that will get opened and I'll review it. And I'm also the Torreveg. I've been able to get my hands on one of them, which will be here next week. So there are a couple that are coming up, but if you've got anything else that you want me to do, I'm more than happy to do it. Just leave a wee comment below and I'll have a look for it, and if I can get my hands on it, I'll review it, do not worry. But again, everyone, thanks for everyone who subscribed, who joined in the other night in my first ever live. It was just a spur of the moment. It was great to see all the interaction with everyone there, and glad everyone that came along. All the subscribers as well so far. I've passed the 300 mark, which is something I never thought I would do. It's really cool, and it's just great to see everyone comment. I try and reply to as many comments as I can. Times do get busy, but again, thank you everyone for all your support. It's been absolutely awesome. So I'm going to go and sit back with a smile on my face. I'm going to go and finish my Arran, and I've got 3 days left of my annual leave before I need to get back to work, so I'll relax just now. Still freezing here in Scotland, but hopefully it doesn't. So over the next couple of days I can actually get out of the house and go for a wee walk or something like that. But I've been Kevin from Kevin Grant on Whiskey. Join in next week I'll be reviewing something else. And as always, folks, let's talk whiskey. Slange.